what a disappointment this is going to be. You got the Bills at the Jets. So let's get on to week 6 of the NFL. Starting with Thursday night, we've got San Francisco at Seattle. So Seattle coming off a huge upset loss to the New York Giants in Seattle. And, I mean, you got San Francisco, who is...
Dude, I saw... did you see that comment?
Not doing great.
Did you see that comment on the Seahawks?
No.
Short? Oh, my gosh. I'm going to read this right now. It was so funny. Because this guy said... He was reacting, and he was like... He put in quotes, Seattle by a lot. Because that's what you said that it was going to be. Yeah. I thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
It's like Seattle by a lot.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to eat your words, guys. You know,
it's true. That was
on the season.
Shout out to that guy.
On the season, I still have a winning record. You'll see it right here. Right here. My record is still winning.
And we'll see how I do, because do we have Dionte's picks this week?
We'll have Dionte's picks as well.
So I'm interested
otherwise,
to see.
I will take a commanding lead in the season.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have Dionte's picks this week as well. So you're gonna see 3 faces on the screen this week.
Yeah, you will.
So yeah. Anyways, let's go. I think I'm gonna go with. Oh man,
I'm going 49ers.
You're going 49ers?
I'm going with 49ers.
I think Seattle has a bounce back week. We're going Seattle again.
Okay.
Not by a lot.
Yeah.
Not by a lot.
I think it's probably by a field goal.
Yeah,
it doesn't beat the spread.
Favored by 3.5. So
yeah.
I'm going Seattle in a close game. Next, we've got the Jacksonville Jaguars, who got their first win last week against Chicago Bears, who picked up a decent win.
Yeah.
Scored a lot of points. It was against the Panthers.
Yeah, but they scored a lot of points.
They scored a lot of points. So who you got? You got Jacksonville or Chicago?
I mean, I'm going to go with Chicago.
You're going to go with Chicago?
I'm going to go with Chicago.
So Josiah's doing the pick method that I do, right? You do it on the fields in the moment. Dionte's all structured. He's got everything laid out. He's like, I'm going to put some thought into this.
I didn't know who was playing because
I'm
we had to
all
buy.
on feeling. You didn't know who's playing?
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea what games were on because week 6 we're not playing.
Week 6 we're not playing. So I am also going to go Chicago in Chicago. And I do think they win by more than the spread, which is 2.5. They win by a field goal. So Arizona at Green Bay. Arizona coming off a big win. I believe they won, right? Yeah, they won. They beat or did they lose? No, yeah, they beat San Francisco.
Oh, that's where. Okay,
wait, is that right? Yeah, they beat San Francisco at San Francisco. So
what was the score?
It was 24-23, I believe.
Okay.
So Arizona coming off a huge win at San Francisco. They're going to play at Green Bay. Who you got?
And
before you pick this is actually Jacksonville's first of 2 straight weeks playing in London.
Oh, wow.
They're playing in London this week and week 7. Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyways, so Arizona at Green Bay. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Arizona.
Going with Arizona?
I'm going to go with Arizona.
All right. This is where I take the separation from
Yeah.
you because we're picking Green Bay.
Okay.
Green Bay.
By how much?
Green Bay by 10.
Whoa.
Green Bay by 10.
I'll go Arizona by 3.
Arizona by 3. Okay. Either way, you picked Arizona. That beats the spread. Indianapolis Colts at Tennessee Titans.
Man, Colts.
You got Colts?
I got Colts.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think Joe Burrow is Joe Cool anymore. They can't win games. My Joe Cool is Joe Flacco. And Joe Flacco is going to go off on Joe Boys, the Tennessee Titans.
Nice.
Thanks.
Do the Titans already have their bye? They're 1-3.
Yes, last week, this past week.
Wow.
Titans had a bye this past week. So,
okay.
Yeah, I got the Colts to
and they have it as like a really close game.
Yeah, they have it as a 1-point win for the Colts. I'm going by a field goal. Let's go field goal.
Yeah, that feels good.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll go touchdown.
You go touchdown?
I'll go by a touchdown.
Okay. All right, sweet. Houston at New England. New England lost to Miami last week.
This one's tough.
It's tough for you?
Yeah, because they're both red, white, and blue.
America.
Obviously the Texans.
Yep. Obviously.
And by a touchdown is generous to the Patriots.
Yeah.
But we can go with it. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. After saying Seahawks by a lot last week.
That's true. You may be a little cautious.
Yeah, but it is the other way. New England is at home, not Houston. I'm going Houston by a lot.
Houston by a lot.
Hey,
that
look me in the eyes. A lot. Okay. That beats the spread. Sweet. So after Houston, New England, we've got Tampa Bay at Nolans.
Tampa
Bay by 2 is what it says.
I'm going to go Tampa Bay by 3.
Tampa Bay by 3.
Well, maybe a touchdown.
Maybe a touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. We just don't know where Derek Carr is going to be.
Yeah. Okay. If I'm going to pick Tampa Bay as well. If Derek Carr is not injured, I think they have a better shot of winning the game.
Obviously.
But man, I just believe in Baker.
Yeah.
I believe in Baker.
This is the believe in Baker year.
In Baker we trust.
Yeah.
Okay?
They trust. I hop on whenever I make a pick, but other than that.
Okay. I mean
that's
fair.
Very low bandwagon attendance.
That's fair.
But
it's fair. Sweet. So next game, Cleveland at Philly. Who you got?
Philly.
Just Philly. Dude, the Browns fans are calling for Deshaun Watson's head.
Yeah.
And I've got Philly. They've got them by 9. If it's that close, I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
They've got Philly by 9.
If it's that close.
I'm going Philly by.
Who knows?
Like, Eagles fans who I have picked against for several weeks. I got you guys winning.
Look at that.
Congratulations, Mom. You can't be disappointed in me anymore.
Well, that's not true. She's going to be disappointed.
She's from Philly.
Yeah. No, I know.
So, yep. All right. Sweet.
Your disappointment.
We're both going Philly. Insert Dionte. He's here. Washington at Baltimore. So, I mean, you got 4-1 Washington with Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels broke a record.
The first quarterback to throw for over 1,000 yards and rush for 250 yards
in his first
5 games as a starter.
Yeah.
The first player to do that in NFL history. So
it's crazy.
Congrats to him. Who you got?
I'm going to go with the Ravens.
Okay.
They were down
Ravens by 6.5.
They were down by 10 and they came back.
Yep.
They beat the Bengals.
Yep.
Not saying they've looked like great, like
they're
perfect.
Putting up points, man.
But I mean, Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson.
They're putting up points.
I mean, I think that they're going to come away with the win. I mean,
Ravens have won
by
3 straight now.
I'm going to do by 3.
Ravens have won 3 straight. Yeah. Now.
They have momentum. So do the Commanders.
I also have the Ravens at home. If this was in Washington, I pick Washington. Home, yeah. So I'm going Ravens, and I don't think it's the spread. I think it's going to be a field goal game. L.A. Chargers versus Denver Broncos in Denver. Who you got?
I'm going to go with the Chargers. That's who I'm going to go with.
Okay.
I know that the Broncos got a good win this week, right?
They got a big win,
yeah.
Bo Nix got a little fiery, man.
Yeah.
Got a little fiery.
Yeah. But, I mean, I have J.K. Dobbins on one of my teams. And I think, this is a game I want them both to lose, but that can't happen. Yep. So I'm going to go with the Chargers. Chargers by 3.
Chargers are coming off a bye.
Yep.
Got a little bit of rest, well-needed rest for their team.
Yes.
A lot of injuries. So I am also picking the Chargers coming out of the bye at Denver. I think Bo Nix used all his energy.
Yeah.
All his energy was used up this week. So, yep, I've got Denver. I've got L.A. in Denver over Denver by more than a field goal. Pittsburgh at Vegas.
Pittsburgh.
Just Pittsburgh.
Yep. And
people are calling for Antonio Pierce's head.
Yeah.
They want him gone.
including Dionte Adams.
Davante Adams just wants to be gone. He doesn't.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't really care if Antonio Pierce stays or not. Gone,
which New Orleans is a possible landing spot for Davante Adams.
It's true.
But yeah, I'm just Pittsburgh.
Yep.
That's all we're saying.
Yep.
Pittsburgh. Detroit at Dallas. Detroit is favored by 3.5. Despite Dallas winning this week, CeeDee Lamb looked at Dak Prescott after an interception on the sideline and said, good pass for, good pass Dak. After Dak just threw an interception.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something going on. Like,
dude,
there's
CeeDee Lamb is mad. The week prior, he said, just get me the ball.
Yeah.
Like,
he wants out of there, I think.
Yeah,
I think long term.
He wants out.
And yeah, the last drive that they had at the goal line, like I didn't watch it. I was looking on my phone though, and like I just kept seeing like they just could not get in the end zone. Nope. They finally did. Mm-hmm. So that does count for something. But I mean, I think the Lions come away with it this week.
Yep, I've got the Lions.
It could be close,
as well.
but like I think at the end of the day they come out with it.
Yeah,
They're coming off a bye.
I've got the Lions by a lot.
Yeah, Lions by. Lions by. I'm going to do Lions by 3.
I got the Lions by like 10.
Okay.
Lions by 10. All right, next game Saturday afternoon. Atlanta at Carolina.
Atlanta. Around touchdown. Yeah, around touchdown.
Atlanta.
Yep. Gotta believe in Kirk, man.
Atlanta. Okay, Sunday night football.
I mean, look, who thought you would see this? Bengals at 1-4 and the Giants at 2-3.
Well,
like the Giants.
Honestly, so it's surprising in opposite ways.
I know.
The Bengals only winning 1 game and the Giants winning 2. Man,
especially
it's a great season.
What do you think about the games that they won? Like last week with Seattle, like it's crazy.
These are great. Like Giants fighting for NFC East.
Yeah, right.
Right now,
in
Giants
contention
are legit in contention for the NFC East.
Yeah,
they're only 2 games back of the.
With that being said,
Commanders.
With that being said, Bengals are going to win this week.
Bengals win. I mean, Joe Burrow.
12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the year for Joe Burrow.
Yeah, Joe Burrow had a crazy game this week.
Yeah, I mean,
they
went off like
1 interception.
Like they went
almost 400 yards.
They went blow for blow.
Yeah,
against the Ravens, and they were up by 10.
I mean, and Evan McPherson, if he would have made that field goal, they win the game.
Yeah. Wow.
But it was a terrible snap to the hip of the kicker or of the placeholder.
Yeah.
And then the placeholder dropped the ball, barely got it back up.
Yeah.
As McPherson kicked it, and the laces were just not where they needed to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got the Bengals this week as well. Joe Burrow is finally looking good, but that defense looks terrible, and that team just can't win games. Monday Night Football. What a disappointment this is going to be. You got the Bills at the Jets. You got 2 New York teams. Bills are 3-2. Jets are 2-3. And dear God, everybody thought they would be undefeated going into this game.
Yeah.
Well, most people. I won't say everybody. Most people. The Jets at least winning 4, you know.
Right.
But Jets can't. Jets have lost to the Broncos this year.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets can't find wins if they were buried directly under their feet.
But on the other side of that, the Buffalo Bills, they've won against bad teams / mediocre teams that have good potential, like the Cardinals.
Yeah, well, so you look, their first 3 weeks were the Cardinals, the Panthers,
and the Dolphins.
I'm sorry, the Cardinals, the Dolphins, and the Jaguars, right?
Right, and so the Cardinals obviously have a lot of potential. Miami at the time, you know, like they had everything you would think they would need. Yeah. Jacksonville, they just haven't been the team that they need to be. But Baltimore and Houston, they lost.
Yep.
I mean, Houston was close, but Baltimore
35-10. They're not winning. Yeah.
35-10 against the Ravens.
Yep.
But I mean, the Jets aren't playing to the same level as Houston or Baltimore.
Right.
So I think the Bills do win, but I mean, whenever it comes to us playing them, if this keeps going on, like they don't win against good teams. They win against teams that, you know, may put up a fight, maybe, but like they're not competing at like the top level, and it's just because it's on the back of Josh Allen.
Yep.
But anyway,
I mean, let's go back down there and look at the Jets. So the Jets have lost to Minnesota, which I mean everybody's losing to Minnesota right now. They lost to Denver, and then this past week they lost to San Francisco.
Which Denver was close, like 10-9.
10-9. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going backwards. So they lost week 1 to San Francisco. Sorry.
Yeah.
Then they beat Tennessee and beat New England.
Right. And so, like, we can talk about, the Jets not.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the Bills have.
Lost to Denver?
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, who lost to Denver this week?
I mean.
Who was it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Why do I not remember who Denver played this week?
Because we don't care about Denver.
I really don't care.
Las Vegas.
You played Vegas. Oh, yeah.
So.
That's why. So, yeah.
I mean, tougher game for them, but, like.
So in the game. So Buffalo Bills at New York Jets. Disappointing game for a Monday Night Football game.
Yes.
Probably the lowest watched Monday Night Football game of the year so far. Who you got?
Bills.
Got the Bills.
I got the Bills.
Got the Bills.
And the spread, if I go back.
Yeah, I mean the spread right now is at 2.5 for Buffalo.
I think it could be. I think it could be 10
more than a field goal.
I think it could be 10.
Yep, I got the Bills.
It could be close, but I could also see just Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers got a little tweaked.
Yep, a little bit of a sprain. They say he's going to play this week,
right? But for him, he that's if he's not 100%, like he's not going to run. So it's all about how we can stay in the pocket and not get hit. So
yep.
But anyway.
All right. Anyway, that's what we got.